Hey everyone, Vinayak here. Agaro have released their new robot vacuum cleaner named the Agaro Alpha. I think it is also their first one. How good is it? Let's check it out in this video. This is the Agaro Alpha, a robot vacuum cleaner by Agaro. In the box, we have a HEPA filter with a charcoal filter, side brush which are 4 pieces, 2 for the left and 2 for the right. We have a manual. This is the mopping attachment. We have one extra mopping cloth provided, one comes pre-attached. This is the water tank which has a 250 ml capacity. It's a combination of dust water tank. The dust tank can hold 240 ml of dust. We have 3 filters here, one is the primary filter and within are the HEPA and charcoal filter. We have a charging dock with big metal prongs, power adapter with a barrel port. The charger also has this space at the back to run your wires through, enabling better cable management. There's an LED on the charger which lights up when it's receiving power. Now for the vacuum. There you go. This small tower is the LiDAR sensor which helps with navigation, and inside this is the rotating LiDAR sensor. It would fire a laser out and the reflected beam is analyzed and the map is generated. It comes with LiDAR 2.0 with SLAM 9.0 for accurate scanning, mapping and route planning. A whole host of sensors can be found in front and also below the vacuum which helps it to navigate through the house. The center houses the main brush which is also the vacuuming zone. This is where all the dust gets pulled into the dustbin. Here's how you would access or remove the brush to clean it. This 360-degree wheel allows free directional movement. The main drive wheels can move up and down which act like shock absorbers, which allows for easier movement on and off raised areas, especially carpets. Here's the front sensor which is integrated behind the bumper. This would stop the vacuum from bumping into furniture or other items, but if it does, the bumper takes the impact, protecting the vacuum. The sensors below, also called cliff sensors, prevent the vacuum from falling off heights. Could be stairs or even other higher sections of the house. This is how we snap on the brush. It sits nice and plush within the vacuum. Make sure of left and right before attaching the brushes. They are also color coded. On the top we have the home and power buttons. I always liked LiDAR vacuums and the Agaro Alpha can map out your house quite fast and accurately. The LiDAR also helps the vacuum avoid obstacles like furniture or even toys strewn around. You can literally see the vacuum slow down and turn away before touching the obstacle. The map the vacuum generates is visible on the mobile app and we can set no-go zones, or we can also mark a specific area that needs to be cleaned, which is really helpful. While the vacuum is cleaning, the side brush would push the dirt towards the center to be sucked into the dustbin. We have brushes on both sides. When removing and adding attachments, we have an audible prompt indicating the attachment being installed. We have a reset button here if we need to pair the vacuum to Wi-Fi again. The app is quite easy to set up. We are using the Smart Life app, which is a common app for a plethora of smart devices. To set up the vacuum within the app, we first need to set the vacuum into Wi-Fi pairing mode. Hold down the power and home buttons for a few seconds and the vacuum switches to wireless AP mode or access point mode. Tap on Add Device on the app, Small Appliances, select your Wi-Fi credentials and follow the on-screen prompts. Connect to the vacuum's access point via Wi-Fi. In my case it's SmartLife 0058. The vacuum is found and we have the option to name it. The vacuum connects to 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network only. Here's the main interface for the vacuum part of the Smart Life app. I am running an initial cleaning for the vacuum to create a map of the house. As the vacuum cleans around the house, a map is generated using the LiDAR. Once the map is generated, we can see the current area of the house, how long it has been cleaning, and the current battery level. On screen, we have a smart mode which is for standard cleaning, and the dock button would return the vacuum to the charger. Pin and go makes the vacuum move to a certain area where you place the pin. This is useful if you drop something and you want a quick clean. If you scan multiple rooms, we can select specific rooms we want cleaned, and once done, the vacuum returns to the charger. Area cleaning would instruct the robot to clean a marked area on the map. We can edit the map to set up the forbidden areas. This is useful if you want to keep the vacuum out of certain areas. Room edit allows us to bifurcate the map generated into rooms. We can also rename the rooms using the option available, select from options available or type in custom name below. If more rooms were created in error, we can also merge rooms to create one big room. Here I'm splitting the room using the split option as I would like to set cleaning tasks as per the separate areas. We have the option to customize how the vacuum would run in various rooms. Say you have a carpet in one and don't want to mop there, you can set the options per room. We can also set the number of times we wanted to sweep in each room. We have multiple modes such as sweep, sweep and mop only. We can change between the modes, and right now it is in sweep mode. Below are the suction modes. We have Eco, Standard, Strong and Super Strong. Eco runs at 800 PA, Standard is 1200 PA, Strong is 1800 PA and Super Strong is 3200 PA. With various cleaning options like quick cleaning, Y-shape cleaning and edges, users can tailor the cleaning activity to their specific needs. The cleaning activity can be scheduled with its preset timer function along with the option to choose the day to clean and targeting the place to clean. We also have the cleaning history to see when and how long the vacuum has cleaned for. Do not disturb mode when you don't want the vacuum to activate. Room manage lists saved maps. Consumables option displays how long the brushes etc. have been used and if they need to be replaced. If they are not visibly damaged, you will not need to change them. Remote control mode allows controlling the vacuum like a RC car using the buttons on the app. Now for the cleaning quality. It manages to find its way around the house and thanks to its LiDAR mapping does a pretty good job. It keeps its distance from obstacles and can protect itself from areas where it can fall off. You can see it navigate around this small bench with no problem at all. It works under the beds and it can also go under the sofas. So this is quite low profile and that's a big plus as it can go under even more areas. Let's try out some debris. It cleaned it with no problems at all. It had no problems cleaning over my carpets too. It just hops on and off without much of an issue. The suction power also increases when it's on the carpet. Accessing the dustbin is easy, just hold down this tab and it slides out. If something gets jammed under the main brush, just turn it over, open it up and remove the offending object. We also have this small brush which is used to clean the vacuum and it has a small blade used to cut any hair or string which could have entangled on the main brush. We need to fill the combo tank with water for mopping. To initiate mopping, this is how we need to attach the mop plate below the vacuum. This is how the Y mopping pattern looks. It's supposed to be more efficient. Changing the mop pad is as simple as this. Just pull the old one off and stick the new one on. The mop is attached using Velcro. It can be washed and reused. We also get one extra mop cloth as a spare. The 3200 mAh battery allows for a 100-minute cleaning runtime. Once the machine runs out of charge, it automatically searches for the charging dock and connects itself to recharge. The Agaro Alpha has a high 3000 PA suction power. Restricted areas, virtual walls, remote control are all great features and the Agaro Alpha has all of them. And it's very quiet too. A pretty good robot vacuum for the price and definitely something to look out for if you're in the market for a LiDAR robot vacuum. So that was the video. Make sure to like, subscribe and also hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are added. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.